guys, so today I thought we'd do one of the basic things that all dogs, all puppies should know from day one really, and that is the stay or the wait. Now there are two different things to the stay and the wait. The wait is one that the dog can break, and the stay they should never break. So if you're planning on going into competitive obedience, anything like that, the stay is the one you want solid. The wait is one that they can either sit or down in, and you'll either do a recall or you'll tell them to do something else afterwards. But that is the one that they can break, the stay is the one they can't. Okay, so when you're first teaching your dog to do the stay or the wait, you're going to have to pick your command that you want to use. So as my dogs know both and they know them both separately, I will do the wait for you and then we'll move on to the stay. They both start exactly the same. So we're going to put our dogs on leads and make sure you've got your treats handy. Flowers all over your face. You pretty yourself up for the camera. Good boy. Right. Come in. Look lively. That's it, good. So you're going to ask your dog to sit and you're going to ask them to wait. So I'll do wait first for you. Then all you're going to do is you're going to do one step away, come straight back and give him that treat. Wait. Wait. Straight back. Boy. Wait. Good boy. So I'm not going anyway for too long a time. I'm literally doing one step back, one step forward, straight back to him, and he gets that treat. I'm saying the wait every time I leave. So he's getting used to me going away from him and then coming back. He's getting used to the movement of me moving forwards and backwards towards him and away from him. So the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to move away from him, still the one step, and I'm going to start counting to 3 and then returning to him. So I'm starting to build up time. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Good wait. Pardon. Wait. 1, 2. No. Come. Sit. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Good boy. Good. So if your dog breaks it, so that means coming away from the sit position or the down position, whatever you've left them in, then you want to take your dog straight back, use your no word, put them straight back in the position and start again. Obviously if you've got a puppy, you're doing this with a puppy, your puppy will do this a lot. Don't worry, it's just what they do. So you need to, every time that they break it, they get up, say your no word, not too strong, otherwise they'll get put off from the training. So just no, that's all you need to say, nothing else. Don't start a whole conversation with them. No, put them back into the sit, use your treat to get them into the sit if you need to. Wait, start again, and go straight back to them. Nice and simple. So now he's done the 3 seconds, I'm going to bump it up to 5. I'm still only doing the one step away. You want to build up time first before you build up your distance away from your dog. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. 1, 2. No. Sit. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good boy. 1, 1, 2, boy. Good. So once he's got the hang of coming away from him for a certain amount of time, you start building that up to 20 seconds, 30 seconds, all the way up to your minute, and keep going if you want to, but always at one step. Once he's got the timing down, then you add in more steps. So I'm going to add in more steps for you. Good. If you want your dog to stay in that position on your way back, make sure you don't say good boy, well done on your way back to him. Say your good boys and you leave your treats to when you reach him, and then you can treat him, throw the treat on the floor for him, good boy, let him back up. If you say good boy when you're halfway across the field, he's going to come see you and then you've broken your weight. So he obviously did it in the down there. If you're doing your competitive obedience stuff, anything like that, then obviously doing a sit, down or stand, either one of those three is absolutely fine. They have to stay in that position for the entire length of whatever the judge has set time-wise, and you have to come back to them with them still being in that same position. If you're doing the Kennel Club Good Citizen scheme, for example, the dog has to remain in the sit, and you have to come back to the dog in the sit or the down. But there's various stages of the Good Citizen scheme. So if you're doing the puppy foundation, for example, I think you only have to stay for 10 to 30 seconds, I think that's it. But then you have to start moving about. So I will show you moving about, and he really doesn't care because it's hot. So it's not going to make too much of a difference to him today. Wait. Boy. What a good boy. What's He's a good boy, you are. Yes, you are. He's so clever. Now, if you want your stay more solid and you want it in various locations, like at the park, if you want your dog to wait at the door while you get your shopping in, go and get your kids from the car, anything like that, then obviously you need to add in distractions and you want to make that stay a bit harder for him. So we will show you what you can do. What you're going to do is you want to bring your lead round to the front, because all you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of pressure. So I'm going to move one pace away and I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on this lead so that he has to pull against it. Yes, you do. Wait there. So wait. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good. So he's resisted me obviously pulling him towards him because I haven't told him to move. I haven't released him from the weight. So he did that perfectly. Right. And the other thing you can do is obviously build up your weight or stay using distractions. So he's obviously more food orientated, so I'm going to use food. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'm going to ask him to sit. I'm going to ask him to wait. 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 Boy. He's a good boy. So for the stay we need doggy number 2. Wouldn't be fair to use just the one dog, would it? Hey, my new. There he is. So don't forget with the weight you can break it, so I'll just show you that with Coda. Okay, so dogs are in the down. I'm going to ask them to wait. I'm going to go, well, over there somewhere, and I'm going to call them out of the weight using my recall. Okay? Wait. Wait. Okay, so for the stay, if I put them in the stay, hopefully they won't come if I use their names, but we will test it and we'll see. It's not something I've actually done before, so it's a it'll be good for them to do. Good boy, Cub. Takes you down, down. Right, stay, 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 yes, good boy, well done, good stay, yes. Good boy, clever boy. Well done. Good stays. Good stays. Yay, together. They continue to surprise me. Always in a good way. So if you're not planning on doing anything competitive with your dogs, be it agility, obedience, rally, anything like that, then obviously you can use what word you want. It doesn't even have to wait or stay, it could be pineapple if you really want to, as long as everyone else in the household keeps it the same. If you prefer wait over stay, use it. If you want to use stay for wait and wait for stay, then do it that way. Whatever is easiest for you to use. Just make sure you remember you've switched it. And when it comes to making sure your dog's solid, for both of them, build it up nice and slowly, just like I showed you. So having your dog in the sit and then doing everything again in the down, so you got your both positions, building it up just your one step away, building up the time first and then building up the distance. I could go to the other side of the field, I can go round the woods and my dogs would still be here because I know I've built that up nice and slowly and I know I can trust them to stay here. It's all about just taking your time to make sure that you get that solid. If you are doing something competitive, then obviously you need it solid, otherwise your dog's just gonna do a jolly round the arena while you're while you're watching them have some fun, but it's not what you want, and you'll lose some serious points for it. You won't pass Kennel Club either if you can't do your stay, and it's the one thing most dogs fail on because they just can't do it. So yeah, it's the one to practice, and for puppies it definitely would consider it up there as definitely a good one to learn, but in terms of recall and leave it's probably third on my list. It's definitely up there, but it's not one I consider as important as the other two to get right. But yes, that is your video, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe for me. We'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.